In this video, we'll be looking into 90% likely to identify mathematics questions and answer with most repeated topics for Neco 2025. So this is question number one. This question number one is matrix. So matrix is a very important topic that you should take note in Neco 2025 mathematics. So let's solve this question. Please take this question so serious. Add it to whatever you are reading, and it will really help in your exam. So let's solve this question number one. This question number one says that given that matrix A is a 3 by 3 matrix, which you have seen there, matrix B is also a 3 by 3 matrix, which you have seen there. So in my figure, I say we should evaluate 3A minus 2B. So now let's start. I says that we should evaluate 3A minus 2B. So 3 matrix A is what? Matrix A is 3, 2 minus 1, 1, 0 minus 1, 2 minus 2, 0. And then matrix B. So let me put, okay, let me just write it straight like this by putting minus here. And let me put 2 here straight. So matrix B is 4, 2 minus 3, 3 minus 1, 1, 0 minus 2, 2. So now let us now do a scalar multiplication. Scalar multiplication. So I want to do a scalar multiplication now by saying 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times minus 1 minus 3, 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 0 is 0, 3 times minus 1 minus 3, 3 times 2 6, 3 times minus 2 minus 6, 3 times 0 is 0. So minus, and this one is 2 times 4 is 8, 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times minus 3 is minus 6, 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times minus 1, that's minus 2, 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 0 is 0, 2 times this minus 2 is minus 4, and 2 times 2 is 4. So after having this, then what are we going to do? So we are going to now subtract. What I've done here is a scalar multiplication. So we now subtract by saying 3A minus 2B will now be equals to 9 minus 8, 1, 6 minus 4, 2, minus 3 minus 6, that's what 3. 3 minus 8, that is what minus 5, is 0 minus 2, that is 2, then minus 3 minus 2, that's minus 5. Okay, so that is minus 5. So therefore I said 3 minus 6, this 3 minus 6, that's minus 3. Sorry about that. 3 minus 6, that's minus 3, is 0 minus 2, that is 2, then minus 3 here, minus 3 minus 2, that's minus 5, and the next one is 6 minus 0, that is what? 6, minus 6 minus 4, that is minus 2, then minus 6 minus 4, that is minus 6 minus minus 6 minus sorry, oh yes, minus 6 minus 4, that is going to what? Minus 6 minus 4, that's minus 2, then is 0 minus 4, that is what? Minus 4. So this is it. Now so look at this again. Let me just look at it again. You can just look at it properly again. 9 minus this, I have this. 6 minus this, I have this. Minus 3 minus 6, I have this. So 3 minus this, 3 minus 6, I have minus 3. 0 minus minus 2, I have 2. Then minus 3 minus 2, I have minus 5. 6 minus 0, I have this. Minus 6 minus 4, I have sorry, minus 6 minus minus 6 minus 4, I have minus 2. Then 0 minus 4, I have minus 4. So it is perfect like that. So this is the answer for the question number I. So for the II, the II said that I should find the determinant of 3A minus 2B. So looking for 3 minus 2B, that is determinant of this particular answer. So I'll be using two methods to solve that. I'll be using one Sarus method and also cofactor method. So let us use Sarus method. When I say Sarus, I'm referring to this. Saru's method. So using Saru's method, now how would I do? Just repeat this like this, then write all these elements inside this list. That'll be 1, 2, 3, minus 3, 2, minus 5, 6, minus 2, minus 4. Repeat this first row, that's 1, 2, 3. Repeat this second row, that is 3, that's 3. So repeat this second row, that is what? Minus 3, 2, minus 5. So after having it as this, then what are you going to do next? Take your leading diagonal. The leading diagonal will be like this here, then this here, then this here. So multiply this together. 1 times 2, 2. 2 times minus 4, that's minus 8. Minus 2 times minus 2, that's 6. 6 times 3, that is what? 18. 6 times 3 is what? 18. So that will be plus 18. The same thing with this. 6 times 2 is 12. 12. 12 times minus 5. That is what? Minus 60. So close the bracket. So then minus, you are going to subtract. Now take your, this one is a leading diagonal. Now take your minor diagonal. Minor diagonal is like this, and this. So now for your minor diagonal, 3 times 2 is 6. 6 times 6 is 36. So you have 36 here. Then for here minus 2 times minus 5 times minus 2, that's 10. 10 times 1 is 10. And this last one, minus 4 times 2, that is minus 8. Minus 8 times minus 3, that will be plus 24. That's plus 24. So therefore subtract this. Let me use calculator for, so let me add this together. That will be bracket minus 8 plus 18 minus 60. So I'm pressing everything together in this calculator like this. So bracket 36 plus 10, then plus 24. So everything is giving me minus 120. So this gives me minus 120 as my answer. Okay, but let me also use cofactor method to do this. Let me just solve it here. I want to use cofactor method to solve this particular question. So how would I go about it? Okay, so the question states again that determinant of 3a minus 2b, so that is 1 2 3 minus 3 2 minus 5, and also 6 minus 2 minus 4. Remember, plus minus plus, right? So after that, what would I do next? I will say plus 1 bracket 2 minus 2 minus 5 minus 4. Okay, so minus 2 bracket minus 3 6 minus 5 minus 4, and then the last one is plus 3 bracket minus 3 6 2 minus 2. So after having this, so the next one, so next thing to do is that you should say plus 1 bracket, this time this is minus 8, this time this is what? 20. So that will be minus 20. Although you need, sorry, 10. 5 times 2 is 10. Minus times minus is plus. But the rule is that you are going to subtract. That's why I put this minus there. So minus 2 bracket, this times this, 3 minus 3 times this is what? 12 minus. This time this is what? Minus, that will be 30. So let me just change it to plus straight like that. So for this one too, plus 3. So this times this, minus 3 times this is what? 6. Then this times this is what? 12. So minus will be there. So after having this, now let's do this arithmetic together. Then that will give us plus 1. This is minus 18. Then this is a minus 2. This is 42. And this is plus 3. This is minus 6. So if I should do this together, I will get, so if we press all this together, this is what? Minus 120 as well. So the final answer here is minus 120 as well. So you can use this cofactor method or you use Saru's method. You can see they still gave us the same answer. Now let's move to the question 2. So question 2 says that we should find the equation whose roots are this and this. So how do we solve that? that will be the roots. You will say x for the x equals to minus 3 over 4 or x equals to 5 over 6. So from there you cross multiply. That will now be 4x equals to minus 3 or 6x equals to 5. Then equate everything, equate each of them to be equals to 0. So 4x plus 3 equals to 0 and then 6x minus 5 equals to 0. So if you put it in bracket and bracket like this, now multiply the both together, that will now be 4x plus 3 and then 6x minus 5 equals to 0. So multiplying it, that will now be to multiply. You can just do this when you want to multiply. You can do this if you want to multiply. Yeah, now let's go. That is a 4 times 6 times 4. That is 24. That should be 24x squared if I'm not mistaken. So minus this time this is 20x. So this time this is 6 times 3 is 18. That's 18 plus 18x, and this time this is minus 15 equals to 0. So we have it as 24x squared. This minus this is a minus 2x minus 15 equals to 0. So we have that as the final answer. So for the other one, it says evaluate without using table. You have to evaluate this. So you have to evaluate this. So this one will be, let me name this one A, let me name this one B. So this will be 5 log 2 plus log 40 minus log 12.8. Okay, so how do we solve this? Allow this to be the power of 2. That will be log 2 raised power 5 plus log 40 minus log 12.8. So log 2 raised power 5 is 32. That will be log 32 plus log 40 minus log 12.8. So then from the rule of logarithms, this will be log in bracket 32 times 40. Remember that times changes, plus changes to times, y minus change to what? Division. So divided by 12.8. So finally we'll have it as log. Now let me multiply 40 times 32. 40 times 32, that gives me 1200 over 12.8. So divided by 12.8. So that actually gives me log 93.75. Putting it into fraction, that will be log um 93 whole number. That will be 2 over 3 over 4. 3 over 4. Okay, actually you can leave it like this because you're only asked to evaluate this without using table. You can leave it like this and you can also proceed. This decimal point here, I can take this thing to another, I can solve it in another step. So you can leave it like this. Since it's not an objective question, adebin is an objective question, then it may allow you to do more simplification. You can simplify this further. You can do this another way by trying to break this thing down into 10 times 4. You understand? By allowing this one to be 128 over 128 over 100 and going through that long processes. But let's leave it like this. Now to the next question. This is question 3, which says that given the arithmetic progression AP of this particular value. So question number 1 says I should find the 99th term. So to solve this one, the formula is A plus 98D. That's the formula. So T99, the 99th term equals to A plus 98D. You know that D is your common difference, that is T2 minus T1. While A is your first term. So the first term we have here is what? 6. Why the common difference? This is your T1, this is your T2, this is your T3, this is your T4, this is your T5. As you can see it here. So now T2 is what? 9 minus 6, and that is what? 3. So that means your common difference is 3. So let's insert it here. T99 equals to 6 plus 98 times 3, and that will give us 6 plus 98 times 3 is what? Let me check it here. 98 times 3, that is 294. So 294, and if you add it up, that would be 300. So the 99th term is what? 300. And the figure II says that you should find the nth term. Find the nth term now. It's going to be Tn equals to a plus bracket n minus 1d. So you don't know Tn, you don't know the particular, you don't know what n is all about. So your first term is what? 6. 6 plus, you don't know your n minus 1, and your d is what? 3. So you put your 3 here. So that will be equals to 6 plus, if you open this bracket, that will be 3n minus 3. By the time you solve this thing properly, you have it as 6 minus 3 plus 3n. And finally, you will have it as 3 plus 3n. So this is the nth term for this question number 3. Now let's go to the next question. The next question is question number 4. Question number 4 says that, now before that, look at this question 2. This question 2, this particular question here we did here is under um algebraic expression, something like factorization, quadratic equation, factorization, complete the square method, formula method. So we derive a quadratic equation. So this thing is under quadratic equation, take note of it. This one is under logarithms, take note of it. And then this next one is under sequence and series, that is arithmetic progression. So this one I have here is under equation of a straight line, like straight line. We have straight line and curve. So this one is particular to what? Straight line. So this is under straight line. So now let's solve this question. It said find the equation and the intercept of the line which is perpendicular to this equation and passing through the point of this. How do we do that? We often know that the equation of a straight line is into it has two formula. The first one is y equals to mx plus c. Okay. So what are you going to do is that this particular expression, you are going to rearrange it to this form. So 3x plus 3y equals to 5. So I want to make it to be in this format. That will be 3y equals to minus 3x plus 5. So y equals to minus 3x over 3 plus 5 over 3. So you get it now. So by the time this cancel this, so my y will be equals to minus x, this cancel this, minus x plus 5 over 3. So that if I have this now, okay, now from here now, remember that this is y equals to mx plus c. This m is my slope. So meaning that my slope here is what? Minus 1. My slope here is minus 1. So I will come here and say m1 equals to what? Minus 1. So there is this principle you need to know, that m1 equals to m2 for what? For parallel, if the line are parallel, whereby m1 times m2 equals to minus 1 if the line are perpendicular to each other, if the two lines are perpendicular to each other. So for this one, I decided it is perpendicular to each other. So we already know our m1 should be what? Minus 1. So for we to get our m2, is going to be minus 1 times m2 equals to minus 1, and m2 equals to minus 1 over minus 1, and that is what? 1. So our slope 2 is what? Minus 1. So from there, we will now use another particular equation to solve our our um our equation from the question we were being told to do. So that will now be use formula of y minus y1 over x minus x1 equals to m2. So y1 we don't know. Y minus y1. Our y1 is from here. Look at this. This is our x1. This is our y1. So our y1 is 2 over x minus our y1 is 2 over x minus x1. Our x1 is what? 3 from here equals to our m2 is what? 1. So let's cross multiply. Y minus 2 equals to x minus 3 multiplied by what? 1. So that still give us y minus 2 equals to x minus 3. So then let's rearrange this equation in this form. Let's rearrange it in this form. So that will now give us okay, that will be x minus y minus 3 plus 2 equals to 0. I just rearranged it. X, okay, this one comes here minus y minus 3, then plus 2. So then I have it as x minus y equals to, this one will be what? This is going to be minus 1. By the time it comes here, it become 1. So this is the equation of the line. So therefore, this is the equation of the line. So from this question, now said, and the x-intercept, from this particular question again, meaning that we are going to allow this to be y equals to mx plus c. From here, y equals to mx plus c. So if you have that, let's arrange this like this form. That equals to minus y equals to minus x minus x plus 1. So by the time we divide through by what? By minus 1, then y will be equals to x minus 1. Yes. So from here, y equals to mx plus c. So our intercept here is going to be what? Minus 1. So our intercept is minus 1 because m is slope, c is what? Intercept. So our intercept is going to be minus 1. So I'll be ending this video here. If you really find this video helpful, please give us a like, share this video, and subscribe to our channel. So this is going to be the end of this video, and it's going to be a part A video. So I'll be uploading the part B video soon. If you need the part B video, that's the continuation of this video. If you need the part B video, please do well to comment it under in the comment section that you want the part B video, and I'm very sure that this question is going to help you in your exam. Bye.